Welcome everybody, my name's Durbis. This is 93 Drive. Today we're here at Mercedes Arlington. We're going to take out the CLS 450. Last week we took out the CLS 53 AMG, but today we're going to do a comparison and see what's the difference between these two cars. So let's get this show on the road and see what this CLS 450 has to offer. Alright, here we go. Driving the CLS 450 4MATIC. We got a Sports Plus all the way around. I've been driving it for a little bit now, and I'll tell you, recently I picked this car because we did the 53 last week in our last show, and I wanted to compare it to this one, the 450, with 362 horsepower, 369 pounds of torque, and it does have an AC motor with 21 horsepower and 184 pounds of torque for a car that weighs about 4,400 pounds, and it gets from 0 to 60 in about 4.7 seconds, and a quarter mile across is about 13.2 at 107 miles an hour. For a car that weighs about 4,400 pounds, it's not too bad. Obviously, it's not as quick as the 53 tested last week, and it doesn't make the same kind of sounds that the 53 did. But is this an alternative to if you want something that is sporty, but you also don't want to have that classic four-door E-Class? So let's take it through our classic hoops and trials, as we call it, and let's see what this 450's got to offer. All right, let's see what she's got. All the beans. Yeah, it gets up and goes. There was no lag there, thanks to the AC motor that gave it that extra 184 pounds of torque right off the bat before it took off like a banshee. It's holding the gears for about close to 4,000 RPM. There you go, drop it. It's not bad, you know. It's not as quick and lightning and dramatic as the 53 is, but it sure is a compelling, and it's a really nice strong engine, this 3.0 inline six. Let's see if we could drop the hammer one more time here. Yeah, it gets up and goes. There's no drama whatsoever, and it likes, but it's, I do have to say, it doesn't have the same kind of ride that you do in a 53. 53 is definitely much sportier. The suspension, you can tell the suspension is set up more for entertainment, and that one does have, like I mentioned on that video, it's got the 4MATIC Plus, so you can go drifting all day long. This one obviously doesn't, just has like a regular 4MATIC all-wheel drive system, but it got it off the line beautifully. So feel-wise, there's a good amount of feedback coming from the steering wheel. In the suspension, you know, even I just talked briefly about it, it does soak up the bumps pretty well, so it's suited more for, you know, ground touring than hardcore out racing. So let's get down to our Twisty Road and let's see how she does around there. I think they would be able to do okay. I mean, last time when we did the 53, it had rained really heavily the night before, so it was a little wet. So let's see what the road looks like today. So let's head down to location. All right, here we go, heading down our favorite Twisty Road, and 9 and 3. Let's do it. Yeah, the road's better suited today than it was last time. It handles pretty good. You can definitely feel that it's a heavy car. You definitely did not feel that in a 53. feeling overall is pretty good, but yeah, it doesn't compare to the 53. 53 have more of a sporty feel to it. But you know, this one's holding its own. Brakes typical Mercedes. They're strong, but this lack that feedback. And you also don't get those crackle and pop, but you know what? It's doing a great job actually. All right, here we go. We're gonna go up the hill. Cut up with some other cars. Here's where the all-wheel drive system shines. Yep. Not bad at all. It was quite entertaining. It holds its own. We were able to carry a little bit of speed. So yeah, it's not bad actually. Alright, let's see what she does here. It does kind of likes to move around a little bit. Well, let's take her down the parkway, do our final thoughts, and I'm actually curious to see what the final thoughts will be. Okay, my final thoughts with the CLS 450. You know, at the 0 to 60, yeah, it was not lightning fast. It was quick. It's definitely a quick car for a car that weighs 4,400 pounds. On the twisties, it did really well. It was able to carry some speed. Obviously, the 53 would carry a little more speed if it wouldn't have been wet last week when we drove it. But this one did really well. It did hold its own, like I said, mentioned it a couple times when we were going around the turns. But yeah, I mean, it's a great car, and it's perfect for somebody who just wants, like I said earlier, doesn't want that plain Jane E-Class, but wants something slick, but doesn't want to spend all that extra money for that 53, or you don't want to be a hardcore racer, and you want something nice and elegant. And this is extremely elegant. It's the combination. You definitely know as an older person who purchased a car, because it's got tan interior, light wood, almost like bamboo-ish, really nice. And the other thing is, when you get in the car, it's always interesting to see what music is playing as soon as you turn it. And in this case, it was classical music, for no shock in there. And then the paint, selenite gray, you know, it looks good on this car, but it's that perfect combination color, you know, like your perfect gray suit that you wear to work all the time, that is your workhorse suit. You know, you leave the nice suits for the weekend, but this is exactly what this is. It's just, you know, it's your everyday perfect car to drive to work, take kids to school, go out in the evenings, and it doesn't beat you up. It still looks sporty, still looks cool. So yeah, I think that is my take on it. Well, this guy here in the Hyundai Insight doesn't know what the hell they're doing. So let's hope they continue going left. Yes, keep going. Yeah, no. Yep, this guy have no clue what he's doing. Oh well, let's not, yeah. Brakes, we're going up the hill. We gotta put the brakes. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, that is my take on this car. Give me a second while we maneuver around this moron. Okay. So, with all that great stuff being said, that is what this car is perfect for just cruising along. Yep, doesn't know what he's doing. And yeah, it's just that price point. If you don't want to spend that extra money, like I said, this is it. So huge thanks to everybody out there who's subscribing to the channel and watching the videos. I know the views have gone up. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please hit the subscription. Also, thumbs up, comment, share, all those great things help the video grow. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. And a huge thanks to JT for letting us take this car this week. Labor Day weekend is right here around the corner. I hope everybody has a great time barbecuing, doing everything that you like to do with your friends on Labor Day. And like I said, I hope everybody has a fantastic day, and I can't wait to catch you all in the next video very soon. Until then, bye.